Hey, good morning. Good morning. Um, I saw this last night, actually, but I don't know if Mercury was in retrograde or something, but people were being a-holes all over the place. I just talked to my HOA president right now too, because um, I went to the gas station to get some cigarettes, and when I came back, I noticed there was a squad car parked in our cul-de-sac over here. And when I got into my garage and locked everything up, and it takes me a while to get up the stairs because my legs don't work all that well, right? I am halfway up the stairs and I hear a doorbell. And I can't tell because of my location if it is the downstairs flat, which is my neighbor's, or if it's the upstairs flat, which is me. So I'm doing my best to haul ass on bad legs, sprained feet, a leg that keeps having muscle failure. I keep falling and hitting my head and shit. Um, so I'm trying to be very careful. But I did finally get up there. I looked through the peephole. There's nobody there, so I guess it wasn't me. But I did see the HOA president down there talking to the cops. So I called her and I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's happening right now? What's the deal? What's happening? Too much to both of our relief, the sheriff has decided that we are going to be a station point for them, where they're going to park people to be deployed, which is fantastic because we've had so much reckless teenager activity in the area. And so if we constantly have a squad car parked out front, they're gonna have to think twice about their behavior. Thank God for that. All right. So anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Foodie and her one chatter. Right now, I have a very small channel, as I have mentioned many times. So please like and subscribe to my channel, if you will. Obviously, I'm covering Looney Tube's version of this footage. So please also like and subscribe to Looney Tube's. And basically, I did. I saw it last night, but I had too much going on, and I was just absolutely shocked by people's behavior last night. And I went to sleep. I had to get up because I'm old. I gotta pee, right? And I discovered troll comments all over the place from House of Hannibal's channel, from his follower base. I don't need to be a part of that. Like, if that's what it takes to get a seat on the panel, no, thank you. That's not the kind of YouTube presence that I'm trying to cultivate. I'm not looking for people who just seek out channels to harass them, right? Like, I never go to Amberlynn's channel. I never go to Chantel's channel. I don't go to Eugenia's channel and leave nasty comments for them. Why would I do that? I'm not here to harass them. I'm here to admire them, like I'm going through the zoo looking at animals and being like, oh my gosh, look at how That's what it is for me. um I'm not there to like try and throw rocks at them and get them upset and have them, I think she says in this, we'll see if it comes up. I think in this footage, she talks about it's better for wild animals to be in captivity because at least they're protected from what? From poachers? I mean, there's like there's there's preserves where they can live, that they do actually have, people that protect them and go out there with rifles and make sure that the poachers aren't getting to them and stuff. But I also just watched a video like a week or so ago where there were three young men. They were, I think, in their like 20s. And they were taunting a lioness in a zoo enclosure, right? They were taunting her. They were throwing things at her. They were getting her all riled up. What they didn't realize is the enclosure wasn't tall enough to prevent her from getting out. She jumped 20 goddamn feet up, came out of the enclosure, and attacked two of them. And when they tried to get the attention of a fast food place that was like right across from the enclosure to let them know that one of the animals had escaped, they thought they were crazy. And they did call 911, but under false pretenses. They're like, I think we have these three crazy guys. They're just acting very bizarre, and they say an animal's out, and there's not an animal out. This was one of the craziest lion attack stories I've ever seen, you guys. Anyway, like I said, I digress. Let's go.
Makeup on fleek? Yeah, I'm tired of looking like crap all the time, I don't know how to wear a hijab, really, honestly. But it's like a light hijab, I know. It's lighter than I thought it would be in color.
By the way, she could totally be just wearing like light and fluffy long sleeve apparel and pants. She doesn't have to wear freaking winter coat type wear everywhere. You know what I mean? So when she's complaining, oh my God, I'm so hot, it's like 100-degree weather in Kuwait and stuff, in a sweater, she's wearing a sweater and a long dress and stuff. She could literally be wearing like fluffy, light colored clothes, and it wouldn't be against her religious practices. But okay, Chantel, you're the martyr here, right?
Looks sophisticated, thank you. Oh, Ash, I see. So, like, Amberlynn goes live now. I see. Does she go live every single day? I don't know.
Jelly. Jelly. You know Amberlynn's getting a lot more attention than you right now because her drama is far more interesting. And so you want to like saddle up and be besties with her and say, you're right, Amberlynn. Everybody is lying about you. Everybody. They're all clout chasers. Yep. Everybody's wrong except for Amberlynn. Okay, Chantel.
Nothing to eat right now. Lorena, I ordered a treat though. They're hours long. Oh wow. You must be seeing the Amber stuff and just being happy you have quiet and peace. Well, yeah, actually I am, yeah. But I've been through my share of drama like that. Like, I don't know, you guys know I like watch Yo Mama sometimes. Like, unless it's about me, then I just cut out nowadays to save my sanity. But like the other tea, sometimes I'll watch it. Or if it's like a really good burn about somebody that I don't like, then yeah, I'll watch it. But
yeah, you do seem to know a lot about what's going on in the React community, about what's going on with other content creators. But oh no, I don't really watch that. I just seal all day. I don't even watch TV. I don't watch the news. I'm totally uninformed. I can't even sit on a panel because I have so little life experience that I have nothing to contribute. Okay.
Basically, one of her like ex-friends, who I don't believe was ever really her friend. Hi, Eileen. I think it was basically a clout.
Well, if you weren't paying attention, then you really have nowhere to make judgments on this, right? I was paying attention. Alexis was misled by Amberlynn about actually having a relationship with her. So maybe you should shut your trap.
Hey, sir. But I've had my share of like friends who've turned on me and made channels, and you know, I think if you do that, if you like go and make a channel and talk about your friend in a bad way after, I don't think, you know, the abuse is the ultimate clout chaser.
Yeah, you've never told us stories about people in your life, right? It's never happened. You've never talked trash. You haven't been chasing Natter for years. Chantel, you got nothing. Start like reading the news or something so you have something to talk about.
No, I think like whatever. I'm glad there's like peace in my life in a lot of ways. Juliana, get the hell out.
As she's surrounded by two bordering countries are Israel and Iran. I'm so glad there's so much peace in my life. Okay, girl.
Over there with that. YouTube gave Swordfish a channel. I can't, you know, it's not hard to make an effing YouTube channel. All you have to do is make an account. It's very, very easy. Oh, sorry, a pew pew, and was like, make a channel. No. You know?
This is kind of hilarious because she's only got one chatter, right? So, and this one chatter is giving her pushback. So, what are you going to do? You're going to ban the one chatter and have, like, nobody to talk to? Okay, Chantel.
Not gonna blame me for that shit. Thank you. Yeah, well, that was before I knew he was an abusive piece of crap, Juliana, so what gives? Alexis had feelings for Amber and it made they weren't reciprocated. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly,
That's not true. That's not true either. Amberlynn was sending her confusing messages about, my feelings have changed. The temperature in the room has changed. Do you feel it too? She was misleading her. Period. Alexis was the placeholder girlfriend. Come on.
I don't care. I'm like too old for this like high school lover weird. Like honestly, this Alexis person is so like pathetic for what she's doing in my opinion. Like I'm sorry, but anyways, like trying to like she has a soundboard. Like your mama was saying, like that was quick. You know, it was like she was looking for a reason to end it. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the entire world that surrounds both you and Amberlynn. Is people who are like, well, if you guys can make money on the internet, why can't I? Right? So you're getting surrounded by people who are like, how do I do it? Can you give me some pointers? Can you maybe shout me out on your channel? Right? You certainly do for the D.
Can't with drama anymore. It's just so like not what I'm in the mood for these days. Planned and premeditated. Yeah, from what I gather, you know. And then like just like making like going from her like good friend who's concerned about her to making fun of her by using like things that Hater Nation would use, like saying moment and stuff like that. Like get a life, whatever. You're so fake. I hate fake people. Get out of my life. Goodbye. So.
Well, don't you think that Amberlynn actually probably uses that word? I'm fairly certain I've seen her use it on live stream. And Amberlynn likes to take a lot of catchphrases from the people closest to her, too. Where do you think she got hectic? Alexis doesn't claim that, so it came from Tommy, probably, right? But the whole situation type deal, that came from Alexis.
That's why I watch it on YouTube. I mean, I do watch some YouTube, obviously, like drama, but certain types of drama, after a while, it just gets on your nerves. And you're just like, okay, I'm done. Like, goodbye. You know what I mean? I don't get the drama that she dates several people. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe the people she chooses are just like shit. Like, hey, I'm not saying I've ever chosen good people, but like these people that keep like using her for clout, like, and as a YouTuber, you really have to watch that because people will do the most disgusting things, like pretend to like you and be your friend, and then all of a sudden, they're like, what the hell?
Like, contact your beezers and try and have an affair and tell them how they want to shit on the Bible and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Like, they're just like on all the hate channels, trying to make drama, just like doing the most disgusting things. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, you can have your opinion on someone's lover or who they're with, but as a friend, you can give your recommendation, but it only goes that far, and then you just have to kind of mind your business. You know what I mean? Like, unless like you're being the person's like, I don't know, like, no, Shannon was a bit different because we were friends for like 20 something on years, you know. So I really don't think she had the intention of like, you know.
Yeah, so why'd you throw that friendship away? What was the point of that? You couldn't have just had an argument one night, take a little space from each other, and then like become friends again? Like, how severe was your last argument with Shannon? Why did you turn that into, I hate you and I will never speak to you again?
But the same intentions, but she wasn't using her for clout. Amber pissed her off and she turned on Amber. Amber isn't a nice person. Okay, so it's nice, silly of geese, for this person to do what she's doing to Amber. Like, Amber did nothing. Like, what did Amber do to her? Like, I think you guys are just like...
Dude, seriously. All she's doing is venting her feelings on how she was lied to. You quite literally went to what you consider to be your ex-boyfriend. He disputed the fact that you were ever in a relationship with him, and you tried to break into his house. Do you really feel like you can comment on this situation? Because I don't think you have clout here.
Like, with people like my haters, no matter what Amber does, it's always going to be bad, and she's always the bad person. So you're saying that there's no other people who are bad people in her surrounding. It's always, always, always her fault. That's a...
Power dynamics. Power dynamics. Chantel, you both have large channels. You can get the word out to your fan followers very quickly to harass people, right? Because you have large channels. She's venting on a very small channel. Period.
Very brainwashed way of looking at things. I think that you guys should open your mind more and try to be more analytical with situations. You know, like, don't just like let your hatred dictate how you feel about everything. I don't know, like, I don't know anything. Like, what did she do to that Alexis girl? I don't know. So I had a fast food funeral, and I'm gonna have fast...
Then why are you talking about it? If you know nothing about it, why are you making judgments about a person that you supposedly haven't watched any of her content? What are you doing?
Food, but I'm like, really, I don't know, I'm craving like coffee and donuts, so I don't know. I don't see Amber out here, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, I honestly don't really follow the whole thing enough, so it's like they just wait, like, for any little reason they can twist to like turn against you, and then they instantly become a hater. Like, what? That was fast. You know, you gotta question their motives at that point. Pepsi and chocolates. And I find it really, like, really sad.
Rule number 1 applies to both of them. Chantel lies, Amberlynn lies. Period. And that is how they built their channels. Is by entertaining their followers with lies.
That, like, I was listening to like her Amberlynn's live stream, and when she was on the phone with Alexis, and Alexis was like outing things about her and Tommy's relationship that she clearly didn't feel comfortable with being outed. She's like, I can't believe you're like saying that, and that's why I was like, is this scripted? Because like, what person would do that? Like, is this scripted drama? Because like, who would do that? You know, who would do that in real life? Whoever.
An ex. Somebody who had an up and down relationship with somebody who was misleading them about a potential sexual relationship. An ex would do that. You have done that. So maybe you can stop. You literally have nothing to talk about except for Amber's drama. That's how jelly you are right now? Okay.
Gave me a membership, thank you. That would probably have been Pure Bees from yesterday. For me, like, when relationships end for me, I learn from them and they're gone. Like, that's it, you know? I don't obsess and keep trying to hurt the person.
Really? Why do you keep bringing up Natter in your live streams? Like, you've been married for 1.5 years now? Almost 2 years. But you keep talking about your ex-boyfriend, in air quotes, who says you guys were never in a relationship together. Okay.
over and over and over. It's like so weird to me that people are that psychotic. Like, that's weird, you know?
That's weird.
I don't know. I'll defend myself against people who keep coming for me sometimes, like with stupid things. Like, I'll clap back sometimes, but the amount of times that I do it is not equivalent to, you know what I mean?
No, because you want to be able to say, all you ever do is talk about me. You never cover anything else. And so now that everybody's covering Amberlynn and all of her weird drama that's going on in her world, you're jelly. You're like, why y'all talking about Amberlynn? She's a great girl. We're such tight besties. I've never said anything terrible about her. I've never said that I hate her. Right? That never happened. Okay.
Hey, Lady J. I have so many memberships because of thoughtful people. Yeah, so primitive. Why were you in Dragon Lord Frodo's chat as a mod? That was so many years ago, Claire. I have not been in Dragon Lord Frodo's chat in years and years and years. I used to go in there and kind of troll him and like just joke around, but I don't know. He has issues. I don't like talking bad about people with like...
Why? Why would you do that? I've never gone to other people's channels and trolled people. Why would you do this?
He's clearly got many issues. He's clearly like autistic. He's, I don't know, but like he started saying some things that were just like really racist and just weird. So special needs. He's, yeah, definitely. You know, the fast food, it's not a fast food funeral. It's a sweets funeral. This is going to be my last sweets. Sweets treats. Hi, baby girl. You want attention, don't you, Juice? Why don't you go sheep dog? Private small videos, you'll make loads of money. I don't think so.
Yeah, she likes to pick up the cat every time she wants to change the subject. Every time she wants to interrupt whatever she's not comfortable answering. We've all seen it.
I don't think my old videos were that, like... I drove around at different fast food places. Yeah, because that's what I was like. Not my last sweets, like, forever, but for a little while, maybe. Mm-hmm. You know? Shh, I think it's them. The fast food funeral was crazy. Yep, I agree. Because I was like, that's the all or nothing mentality where I'm like, I need to eat everything. I did have dinner, yeah. I had chicken and hummus.
See, she's watching my channel too, because that is one of the points I brought up, is that if you put food in front of her, she can't stop. She has to clear all of it. I had dinner with my mom on Tuesday night, and my mom was kind of giving me a hard time. She's like, don't you want to take some of this home? And I'm like, I literally ate both lobster tails. I had some broccoli. I had some of the salad. I had some of this brown wheat bread or whatever it is. I don't need to eat everything in front of me. And what is left over at this point is not going to keep in my car while I go sing karaoke. Chantel does not have the intelligence to stop. She eats everything because she has food aggression. Even if she's full and doesn't really need it anymore, she wants to make sure nobody else can have it either. She needs to eat it. She owns all that food. That's all her food. It's going down her belly. Period.
Paid out on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. You liked my What I Eat in a Day video? Yeah. Well, the problem with that is that, hey, do you guys like my Van Cleef? It's not real Van Cleef. It's gold plated. But it's actually pretty decent quality for being just like gold plated. I don't know.
Stop asking me about what I eat. Knock it off, please. Don't. I'm going to tell you about my junk jewelry here. At least it's gold plated, so your skin's probably not going to turn green. But why'd you change the subject, girl? You were answering a question, and you're like, oh, look at my necklace. Okay. All right.
Van Cleef. There's no way I would buy a real one. I'd have to be like a millionaire, which I'm not, so. No. I'm not gonna say where I'm traveling. My favorite food? Probably cheese. Hello, Mimi Cherry. Keena, I was the same for so long before getting it right, and even now I slip up sometimes.
I agree with Rose Thorne Reacts. If you're gonna do adult baby fetish, take it to OnlyFans. Nobody wants to see this bullshit.
Say I can't have it. Yeah. Instead I said one day a week where I can have it. Yeah, I know, but then you're like all sad, you know? Quit has been good for you. You're on a dangerous path. Yeah. That's the thing. I really will. Do you want mom to hold you? Hold on, my cat wants attention. Okay.
Right.
Hey. I don't do panels and podcasts and all that stuff. I don't. I've had to turn down a few. I'm just not ready for that kind of thing, you know?
That's because she's not a conversationalist, you guys. She doesn't know how to actually participate in a conversation, period. Right? She can't bring in any relevant knowledge. She doesn't read. She's not paying attention to the news. She did not finish more than 2 weeks at like a community college. She's an uneducated person who really has nothing to offer you all except overeating. And here she is at 40 and can't figure out how to turn her life around. Crazy. Oh my God.
I don't want people to I don't want to talk about the past. Like, it's over for me. I'm moving on. There's nothing interesting really in my life right now that I want, like, at least things that people would want to talk about and bring up.
Is this why you keep bringing us back to childhood memories, like high school and elementary school? I don't want to talk about the past. Whatever. That's like all you have. You peaked in high school.
Not ready. Unicity and sass. Imagine. She would probably just call me fat for an hour. And why she's superior because she's not fat. You should eat whatever you want when you want. Yeah, I do. You know, I do. Generally.
Wait a minute. So, the React channels, we can't cover you if we are fat. And we can't cover you if we're not fat. Like, you're going to set regulations on what we deem to be entertainment. Well, good luck with that. Okay.
Early bees per bees. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Hello. Speaking of per bees, my cat just attacked me. Okay, per bees, I can't do hijab style. Look at this. I look like a Pierrot.
Yeah, your cat keeps attacking you because you're not holding her properly. You're oftentimes just reaching back and petting her against the grain. You're not even paying attention to whether she's swishing her tail. There's footage of you doing that with previous cats too, like BBJ. Right? You use them as props in your videos. You don't care. Most people, when they're petting their cats, they're either holding them in their laps or like holding them up, you know, have them right next to them on the couch or something, but they are looking, they're paying attention. They're creating that bond between pet owner and pet. You don't do that. You're not even making eye contact with your cat.
What's wrong with me? I need to learn the Kuwaiti style. And you know what else is really a bad thing? Is that the lighter colors, they don't look good on my skin tone. They don't. They look like bandages. So my order from...
Oh, she got that from my channel too, because I keep talking about how she needs to wear lighter colors for summer. I didn't say that you have to wear white or that you have to wear cream, but you can wear lighter colors, you know? You can wear maybe something that is embroidered with blue in it, right? So, because you do look better in the gem colors, right? Primary colors are better on you. But you're just wearing black all the time. You're not a goth girl. You have no business trying to dress like a nun all the time.
Timu came in. I got this hijab. I got some shirts and pants. I'll show you guys, but I got this necklace. Thank you, Perbees, by the way, for the super chat. But, oh, thank you, Eggs on Legs. But I ordered a pair. This is the biggest mistake ever. If you're white like me, and chunky, like you have a bit of cellulite, TMI, but do not buy beige leggings, okay? Don't. You look like you're nude. I tried them on.
I don't know. I've had a pair of beige work pants for years. I'm not chunky, but I was heavier than I am now. And they look fine on me. I just had to wear the right blouse with them. But what? Okay, so you're talking leggings. You want them to be all tight on you and stuff? I don't know that that's necessarily the best choice. Why can't you get some work trousers? Why can't you get some stuff that's a little looser and more comfortable? What's wrong with you?
Salah was like, he wanted to see how everything looked. He's like, you're returning them? He's like, there was no question. He's just like, okay, so you're returning those? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, okay, they look bad. They look bad. They have a lot of nice cute tops though, and matching sunglasses and stuff like that. So I want to do like a bigger shot, but I want to lose a bit of weight first. I don't want to buy like size friggin' 6'5", 6X. They go up to like...
You need to like work with somebody who can pick out some apparel for you, because clearly you don't have taste at all. Even your husband, in air quotes, is like, what? Look at that burkini that you bought. Like, what were you thinking? You could have gotten something really cool looking, like maybe rather than have granny wallpaper all over your front, it could have just been solid blue. Right? It would have looked better. And why does it need to be frilly? Why has it got to be frilly and then floats up and then you're exposing your midriff? Nobody wants to look at your midriff. Come on.
8X some of the clothes. The blue is very nice. Thank you. Oh, and I got this shirt. It's okay, I have a thing under. It's like an undershirt, coffee shirt. Okay. Coffee undershirt. I like that tank top. No, Carolyn, no thanks.
I thought you said you're not going to buy beige stuff. Huh? I guess if it's an undershirt, we'll never see it. Except for when you open your blouse, but okay.
I don't feel like getting deported. Thank you very much. Arabic sizes? No, it's Asian sizes are small, right? The Kuwait sizes are not bad because there's a lot of obese people here. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen anybody really obese, but I guess they consider obese overweight. But there's a lot of overweight people here for the size of the country.
Obese is considered 20 pounds above your healthy body weight, Chantel. I don't know where they start the measurement on super obese, but you're certainly much further than just obese, okay?
Is what the statistic is. I'm thin with tons of cellulite on my back of my legs.
Now you can save on Cox Internet.
I don't exercise, but I gotta start. I found some exercises for super morbidly obese people on YouTube. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna do them. Okay. These are called, I don't remember what they're called. They're not Timbits, they're Munchkins, yeah. I got some Munchkins. I know.
Donut holes? You got a bunch of donut holes? I haven't had donut holes since I was a little kid. Have you talked to your doctors about your addiction to sugar? Have you talked to them about this? Like, what the hell, girl? Oh, this is my death party for sweets? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, I know. You guys are going to complain. I don't blame you. And, oh, this is cold. They smell so... Okay, Dunkin' Donuts, is it good where you are in the U.S. or is it bad? Donut holes. A mocha?
No, when I was a little kid, we went to Winchell's. I didn't like Dunkin'. And then when they started opening up Krispy Kremes, we went there. I'm not a big frilly donut eater. So if I go for a donut, I will have one glazed donut and a coffee. Period. I don't need an entire dozen donuts, donut holes, whatever. Like, if you know that you have this problem, that if you put all the food in front of you, you're going to polish it off, period, then why do you keep putting so much food in front of your face? Why do you keep doing that?
Iced cappuccino. The Dunkin', have you ever had Dunkin' Donuts? Let's try it.
It's not really like that.
Oh no. That's not even that sweet.
Oh no.
You are amazing. Someone wrote "you are amazing" on my glass. Oh my gosh, with marker. Ah, whoever, they probably watch me. Wow.
Sure they do.
Okay, babe, you gotta come try. Okay, so I got some Boston cream.
That's more than a dozen. I mean, when you see the depth of like how far those donut holes go in, that is more than a dozen, Chantel.
I feel fresh. I'm a celebrity. Whatever this is. Bavarian. Why do I look weird when I bite a donut? And what are the claims?
Because you're missing your back teeth and you can't properly chew. That's why you look weird. Because all you got is your chompers. That's all you got, girl. Okay, the coffee order. Oh wow, that's good. Oh, there's these ones too. Blueberry. Okay, the blueberry was a bit stale, but the other kinds are not. Okay, one more. They're so good, I can't resist. Now, how do I close this? I can't figure it out. Oh! Oh gosh. Don't make fun of me. Okay. The rest of those are for Salah. Truly. I had enough. But this? No. They're Dunkin' Munchkins. You are amazing. Thank you. Look, babe. They didn't write anything on my last coffee. It's the little things in life, isn't it, Chantal? It's little things in life.
What did I eat today? Okay, I had... Oh boy, I made... Okay, what did I have for breakfast? So I had a cheese and tomato sandwich with that can of lentil soup. That lentil soup was gross. Nasty. This is supposed to...
This is what I don't understand, because she's had lentil soup in the past and been like, I love lentil soup, so good. But I guess it just didn't meet her criteria for grilled cheese, right? She wanted to have tomato soup. This is traditionally a British and Canadian meal, right? Having grilled cheese and tomato soup. I tried it once and I felt like I was eating pasta sauce. It just, tomato soup is too sweet for me. The kinds of soups that I like are like chicken noodle. I will eat split pea soup, sure. If it's done right. There's some places that do it really well, right? But I'm not interested in something that sweet. You know what she should really look into is, I think it's called vichyssoise. It is a French cold summer soup. But her palate is probably not refined enough to actually eat something like that. I had that when I was a teenager when we were going to this place called Maison Magnolia up in LA. that was an elderly couple. One of them had trained up in France. The other one was the maitre d'. And they kept all of us on file. This is like the early 90s, late 80s. And they kept us on file on a computer so that we never were served the same thing twice. But this was so many years ago that these two elderly gentlemen have probably passed at this point. But it was a really great experience. They had a historic home that they used that still had like the small doorways and stuff because it was like 100+ years old. And they would bring us upstairs to where the bedroom areas were. And each one of those bedrooms was like your sitting area where you'd start with like a drink or something. For me, I'm a teenager, so I'm drinking like a soda. And we're all just waiting around until they have the dining rooms prepared. They had 3 dining rooms. One was like a main dining room for a large party. One was for a mid-sized party. And one was kind of like a kitchen nook. And every time we went there, we had such an amazing experience. And the reason I know that this was like late 80s, early 90s is because they had to rebuild after the LA riots. That's where they were located, and everything down there got burned because they didn't bring in the National Guard for three days. But I digress. All right.
Whipped cream topping, but I said, did I read your WhatsApp? Not yet, Tracy. I'm bad for that. I'm really bad for that, sorry. I will. I ordered a iced mocha cappuccino, and someone wrote "you're awesome" on it.
That's nice.
Does anyone else get a message on their Dunkin'? Okay, does this happen in the US? I can't backflip for $100. I can do other things for money.
You don't have to feel bad about that, girl. I can't backflip for $100 either. I had a C-section in 94, and that was the end of all my gymnastics abilities. I could no longer do front or back walkovers, and I couldn't. It took me 10 years to get to the point where I could even do like sit-ups again. So obviously you have much more on your abdomen to get past than I do. But if you take a look at Pilates, there is something that you can do. You can lie flat on your back. You have to keep your back very straight, Chantel, and just try and tip your toes down to the floor, but don't touch. That works your abdomen. That will, and it gives you definition very quickly. Now, it's going to be faster on me than you because I don't have the kind of belly fat that you have. I'm 50, girl, and it's hard for me. I have health conditions too, but not as, it's going to be one fall for you and a break, and a broken leg, a broken ankle, something like that. And that's going to be the end of it, because it will take you so long to heal. And your entire income is from YouTube. So what are you going to be, lying in bed with your leg raised up in a cast? Okay.
I'm just joking. I can't backflip. I'll break my neck. It's not worth $100. SB, the thing is, SB, I ordered tomato soup from Heinz for, to eat tomato soup. But they didn't have it, so they substituted with lentil. I think I'm going to return this hijab. What do you guys think?
When she orders her groceries, she tells them to just go ahead and make substitutes without contacting her, because she feels like, because she doesn't speak Arabic, that she's not going to be able to know what they're saying. And quite frankly, Chantel, when I do grocery deliveries, they send me a picture of what the substitute is. But you're unwilling to even try and have the conversation.
I don't like it. You like it? Oh, no. Herpes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, thank you! I can't believe how nice you are. Thank you and generous. Thank you. You were left on red? Oh, miss, I was left on red as sniping you again. Whatever. Nobody has beezers like I have in my chat, okay? No one. You like this on me? Yeah, it's Slippy, Rebecca.
You got 2 people now. That's cool. You got 2 people. All right.
I found you through the reaction channels. Over time, I've come to see you more and more as a person, which is why I've been trying to catch your lives. Thank you, Mimi Cherry. Thank you for being honest, because I honestly think it's so easy. Like, I try to see things from people's perspective who are not. We need a Kirby's emoji. Oh, yeah. Kirby's. I was going to make you a moderator, because if you've been a supporter and, like, been, contributing to my channel, like, really supporting it in that way. I did that with No Name, too. And you don't have to use your wrench if you don't want to. You don't have to do it at all. It's just an honorary wrench, because, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're just, like, modding anybody? Okay. Look, Chantel, I think most of us reactors who actually are watching you, we just want to see improvement. We want to see you try, and you're not even trying. We want to see you try to lose the weight, try and get better, try and educate yourself, try and learn the language of the country that you've chosen to squat in, right? Okay.
Because you support the channel, thank you. Unless you don't want me. If you really don't want it, just let me know. Hey, Chewy's mom. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, like, looking at on the outside, like, as a viewer, there's only, I don't know. I think people really don't almost objectify people they watch. Like, it's just entertainment. Yeah, I have WhatsApp. But I don't give it to just anybody. Like, people who I trust. I was going to go to a cafe tonight, but my sciatica's kind of sore, so I think I would like to take you guys to, like...
Please go to a doctor and stop trying to self-diagnose yourself. You don't have sciatica. What you probably have going on is, like, organ failure that you're feeling in your back.
Okay, anybody in Kuwait ever been to Choco Melt? Is it overrated? It looks so good. I want to try hot chocolate there. What happened to you gaming? I don't know. I just kind of lost interest. But I do feel like maybe doing it again. Choco Melt sounds good. Yes. So does this look good for being fake? This was super cheap on Temu. It's a Van Cleef ripoff, but it's gold-plated. But what does that mean anyways? Is there any gold in gold-plated or what? I don't like this. There you go. It means it's a cheaper metal dipped in gold. Okay, so there is gold. It's cute. Thanks. I never wear jewelry unless it's my wedding ring, which I know sometimes I don't wear it when I'm in the house, but...
Or when you're in Canada. When I'm in the house, when I'm in Canada doing some live streams, when I just don't feel like being a married woman that day. Okay. I used to be a hairdresser when I was married, Chantel, and I never took it off until I started swelling up as a pregnant woman, and it didn't fit anymore. So I put it on a chain, both that and the engagement ring that actually had a stone on it, which you don't have, and the wedding band. I put them on a chain and I wore them around my neck until my body came back to a normal size where I could wear them again.
Yeah. I mean, Van Cleef jewelry is extremely expensive, so forget about it. Every time I go to the Doha airport, I feel super poor because of the duty. They have a Harrods cafe and store there. Number one. They have What's that one place I don't like? Hermes.
So you are the Christ, you're the great Jesus Christ. Show me that I'm no fool, walk across my swimming pool.
They have Louis Vuitton. They have a Harrods tea shop, yeah. I know, I know, ceiling, I gotta do it, I gotta like get in a bit of shape. I say I would never buy these things, but watch it, if I ever became a millionaire, like I would have like, those matching Versace suits? But yeah, they have like so many things, and it's like they have so many luxury stores, and they force you, the Prada shop, they force you to walk through like a mile of these luxury stores, and I'm all sweaty, and I have no money to buy a friggin' Hermes bag, and I'm just like, hurry up.
So sorry, so sad. When you were making $20,000 a month during the cokehead days, right? The cokey days, you didn't think about putting any of that money aside? I mean, you would have been living large by putting $15,000 aside per month and using $5,000 for your mukbangs and your shenanigans and all the bullshit you did. And you would have ended up with a nest egg so that you could buy a property. I just don't even understand the people around me who blow their money and don't invest. I bought my property 14 years ago. Okay? It has tripled in value since I bought it. Okay? Tripled in value. My HOA president and I were just talking about this a couple days ago because we have the same floor plan. And she's like, I looked at Zillow, and you know how much our condos are worth now? Oh my God. They're worth a lot, girl. And I pay less than you for my mortgage than you do in rent. You're paying 900 Kuwaiti KD, whatever that is, which translates to like 3,000 Canadian dollars. 3,000 a month for that shithole? Are you kidding me? My condo is bigger than yours. I pay less for it every month, and I have an actual investment. What were you thinking? You were 40 years old, girl.
I take, it's called Olfin for my sciatica, and I use like topical cream, like Asper cream. It's your base SB. You must travel a lot. I've done enough trips now between Canada and here.
Are you actually going to a doctor, or are you just getting medicine from Salah's sister? What are you doing? Are you for real? If you had sciatica, they would be putting you in physical therapy and chiropractic. Like, what's wrong with you? You're like, oh yes, everybody on my channel has never had sciatica before, so I can make up all this bullshit about how it goes.
That, and I always take Qatar Airways. Usually I've taken Emirates once. Qatar Airways is better. I wanted to try Kuwait Airways. I've never tried Kuwait Airways. We're not cooking today. I had munchkins, Paul. Some munchkin donuts, and I'm having a coffee. Why don't I get wheelchair?
Let me read one of the comments that's on the Looney Tubes. My God. She stalked Natter for so long. She would ring him like 30 times a day. Let's see what this... And she calls others weird. 53 likes on that comment. I'm not going to cover the whole thing because obviously I have a lot to say about it, and I tend to do 1 hour videos so I can trim them up, and this is taking long. I'm not going to be able to get through the whole thing, But I will definitely drop you the link to Looney Tunes if you want to watch the whole thing. It's totally on you.
No, I can't be bothered. But I do use the the cart service. Sometimes I track down somebody and they don't look like they want to take me, but too bad. And I'm like,
seriously, Chantal, I call ahead and ask for wheelchair service. Okay? Because I have a disability, right? So they don't ask for proof. Like, all they have to do is look at you and be like, oh yeah, she needs a wheelchair. And they will walk you to the front of the security line. You don't even have to stand in the security line. They will take you all the way up to the gate, and they will have somebody waiting when you arrive to take you back down to whatever you're doing, if you're getting in a cab or whatever is going to happen, right?
can you please drive me to my gate? And I ask like that too. They probably think I'm super freaking weird. But they end up being nice anyways. This one woman was on a cart and I was like, ma'am, please, can you please drive me to my gate? I'm like all sweaty. That's after walking around for a long time and realizing that my gate is still a mile away. The wheelchair's automatically included.
It's one goddamn phone call. How lazy are you, girl?
Would it really? Maybe. Wheelchair. No, it's if you need it. I'm not laughing at that, but I just like, I don't know. I think it's that someone has to push me that I feel bad.
All you gotta do is bring a couple bucks with you so you can tip them at the end of it. But you don't believe in tipping anyway, so there's that.
I've baked a few things, Paul. I made some butter tarts before. My lashes are from Temu, but they do irritate my eyes. I shouldn't wear them, should I?
Nope.
But I'm using a better quality glue. I think it might also be the glue. You know what? I don't know. The best...
Yeah, seriously, why are you whoring yourself up when you never leave the apartment? Like, what are you doing? Okay, folks, it is 57 and 12 seconds into my video. I will share Looney Tunes link. I haven't even gotten halfway through this video, but do I need to? Do I really need to? I don't think I do. And if you're that interested with what this woman has to say, you can go look at Looney Tunes, who put some witty captions on the video, right? Anywho, we will end with that. I covered about 19 minutes plus of the video. That is 42 and 47 seconds long. This is what happens when you're like recovering from an injury and you don't know what's like gonna happen next in your life. You're like, oh, what can I watch for daytime soaps? I guess I'll watch this bad bitch. All right.